What's up guys, Randy here, and today is March the 28th, 2016, and I wanted to show you my brand new iPad Pro. This is the 12.9 inch. As you can see, it is a monster. I do have a case on it already because I do want to protect the back, but one of the biggest questions out there is, can it replace your computer or your MacBook or your laptop or any of that stuff? And so I wanted to answer that question directly. I have been playing now with it for about 2 weeks, guys. And, I've tried to basically use it to replace my laptop or my MacBook Pro. And, for some people, it can replace a laptop. And by that, I mean, if you Facebook, use apps, watch Netflix, do email stuff. You can even do, with this is a powerful machine. You can do great video editing, 4K video. In the keynote, they said you could do like 3 videos like at the same time, all 4K. So, it's a powerful machine. But as far as replacing my laptop, for me, it cannot, okay? For people, like I was saying, if you just use it for media and Facebook and watching movies and video editing and stuff like that, it has all the power you could possibly want from it. And of course, the screen itself, it's amazing. The speakers, it has 4 of them, and it sounds like a stereo system, guys. This thing, it's amazing, all right? It cannot replace your laptop if, for example, you need to connect to USB. Okay, now they do sell a USB just specifically for the iPad Pro, but then you're talking about adding extra money when you already probably have a whole bunch of external hard drives and USBs at home. Okay, so for me, that was a big thing as far as how it cannot replace my MacBook. Also, there is some tricks that you can go into your USB and use the information from it, but you cannot save from your iPad to the USB. That to me was a big no-no. And it's one of the reasons I don't think it can replace a laptop yet. Okay? Of course, it's also running Mac iOS, which basically means it's like a phone. So just the same limitations you have on your phone, you have on your iPad. Certain websites, depending on, if you gotta use Silverlight or any of those applications, it's not gonna play them because it doesn't support it. Because again, it's an iOS device. It's not Mac OS X. If it was, then you could do so much more and there'll be no limitations. But why did I get one, guys? Well, I use it for school a lot. I have the Apple Pencil, which I'm gonna make videos about to show you guys. But basically, I can take notes at school. I can write straight into the PowerPoint. I can multitask, guys. I can basically have the screen split up in half, which I can show you basically what it looks like. Let's say I have Word open, and I have, watch the OB exam I just took. But I can go here, and I can multitask and go into a PowerPoint. So now I have Word and PowerPoint next to each other, and they work perfectly. Okay, if you take a look, you can multitask like great. Let's say I want to go into Safari. I can do that. I can look up something here while I'm reading something here. So it has some very cool features that I find very helpful for me. That's just one of the things that I find very, very cool about the iPad Pro. But can it replace your laptop? Yes, again, if you're a light user. And no, if you want to be able to save into your USB, or if, for example, you want to have multiple windows of, let's say, Microsoft open. So, you know how you could do like Microsoft Word on one side and PowerPoint on another? That's great, but you cannot do 2 Microsoft Word next to each other or 2 PowerPoints next to each other. Like, you cannot have 2 of the same on the double screen there. So I couldn't have Word here and Word here. You have to have one or the other. So in that perspective, it does have those limitations, okay? So that's basically it, guys. Is it for everyone? Yes and no. Depends on what you do. If you're a light user, a Facebooker, check your emails, you know, video editing, this is great for. This is great for video editing. You name it. If you like to draw or take notes for school, this is the thing for you, because you cannot just draw on your MacBook Pro. You just can't. With this, you can. And it saves me printing out paperwork or printing out PowerPoints, because I can just take my notes on the PowerPoint and I don't have to print it out. It's basically here with my notes here. It saves me ink, it saves me paper when it comes to the printer. So those are some of the reasons why I use it, and but I cannot replace my MacBook, mostly because of the fact that I cannot store information into a USB or an external hard drive yet. Okay, I don't know if later on Apple is going to fix that or not, but for now, why get a MacBook Pro? For the power that it gives you, for some of the things that you can do, like multitasking and taking notes with the Apple Pencil. I mean, there's so much you could do with it. Like, I take it with me to the gym in the mornings to do cardio. And so, for example, I could sit there and watch a movie while I'm doing my cardio, because I'm not doing something high paced, let's say, and I'm just doing you know, steady pace cardio. I can just sit there, watch a movie, and, you know, ride the bike or walk. And so it makes the time go by faster. You couldn't really do that with a computer, because you can't just take a laptop to a gym. It doesn't fit because of the keyboard and all that. So guys, I love it. This is my new toy, and I just wanted to let you guys know what I think about it. Hope this helps. If you have questions, leave them below. Also, if you're thinking about getting one of these, I'm going to leave you a link below with my discount, and also for the Apple case. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and see you with the next video.